But what I do know is this fucking game ain't gonna play itself.
This requires balance.
Although I kind of wish it would.
Ain't no one more balanced than me.
So where'd you go last night?
Nowhere. I was with my pal Casey.
Your zoo theory's seriously starting to itch my shell.
Yeah, it all makes sense. Just look for a sign, a billboard maybe, something.
Oh, so Cowabunga Carl not only had... Okay.
It's
knew that was gonna-
Johnny.
I knew that was going to be the case.
See what you made me do?
So where'd you go last night?
Nowhere. I was with my pal Casey.
Your zoo theory's seriously starting to itch my shell.
Yeah, it all makes sense. Just look for a sign, a billboard maybe, something.
Come on, Raph. The dragon's our only way through.
Did you say on the dragon?
Fuck!
Come on, Raph. The dragon's our only way through.
Did you say on the dragon?
Oh, okay. That's supposed to come back. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier
I
on.
can't do that!
You have to come back and play these stages again.
Can't
Fuck! If you've ever played Infamous, I hated
the
that in
dragon's
Infamous.
our only way through.
Cole did not
did
need
you
your
say
permission
on the
to
dragon?
cling on to the side of a building if you didn't really want to be on the side of that building. So in this, when like they decide to like wall run along the side of a wall, I'm not really in control of that. Like they're just doing it,
All right.
and they don't have enough fucking. I don't know which way I'm going.
Busted.
Yeah, I didn't know which way I was going. Nah,
Hey, over there. It's the billboard for a zoo.
Now we're getting somewhere. We have to reach that building.
Booyah! Have you seen the size of that thing?
Yeah, that is a billboard.
No, I mean that
the
elephant's
elephant,
huge.
jackass.
What are we looking for?
Hey, what's this?
Told you.
It's Shredder's cloak.
What's Splinter trying to say? I don't get it.
Think about it. Remember the last time we fought Shredder?
Am I gonna? Oh no!
It is time you turtles learn your place.
I don't remember this.
Get him, Leo.
Go for it, Raph. He's all yours, Don. Take it away, Mikey.
If that's the life you want to live, you do it.
That's the stuff.
Careless. You cannot win. Splinter students are weak.
There ain't nothing I can do about that. Can I hit him? Yeah, I can.
I will finish you.
They aren't, being hit.
Splinter students are weak.
Say, was that the pounding panda or the flaming dragon movie? Rock on!
That was careless. Careless.
I was trying to jump over.
Cannot win. Flee from me if you value your life.
Yeah!
I hate it. I hate the fucking control scheme so much.
Ooh,
Controller waggles is
incredible!
it's not a replacement for pressing a button. I was trying to jump. I was stuck in animation. I could not hit him. Alright, it's done. It's over. Fucking. Jeez. Fucking arm be tired by the
We
end of
worked
these
together to
recording
find his
sessions.
cloak.
Yeah, so?
And how did we defeat Shredder?
By working together.
The
The
pre-fight
four of
dialogues?
us.
Yes, precisely. We have to trust one another, Raph. It's the only way to go.
Mission complete. I would have done that faster if it wasn't for the motherfucking if it wasn't for all the like the random really fuck you. If it wasn't for the random fucking deaths because they kept just running off the side of the goddamn stage. Not making excuses.
Ninjutsu is a skill based on
Just
balance,
saying, shut up.
speed, and
Shut up,
agility.
shut up.
I suggest you work on your speed.
Fuck off, Leo. I have time for you, but I just don't want to spend it. Right? Like I don't.
Thought we managed to arrive at some kind of understanding.
We did.
Yeah, right. So explain what happened the next night.
Splitting up was Don's idea.
There were probably more monsters running around loose in the city. We had to find out how many there were, so it was only logical that we could scout more territory if we split up.
That was a team decision. So what I don't understand is why you had to wear the Night Watcher costume that night, Raph.
I was alone. And when alone, it felt better to be the Night Watcher. I was more comfortable that way. As the Night Watcher, no one will slow me down. Winters better be ready.
Come on.
This suit's great.
Get serious.
It sure itches in the wrong places. Can't be!
I didn't know. Like it was all water.
As the Night Watcher, no one will slow me down. Winters
Again,
better be ready.
couldn't tell. It's just water.
As the Night Watcher, no one will slow me down. Winters better be ready. This suit's great, but it sure itches in the wrong places. All right! Get him! Well, well. This must be the New York Users Convention.
Oh, okay.
Here's Johnny. Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay. He went through my attack. That's what's up. This is kind of where this is like one of the last games I played. Like before, like I really got it. Like I got it. It's not one of the last ones. I think the fucking PlayStation 3 in 2013 or what, 2011. It was a while after 2007. I know that. There are buttons on the remote. There are other buttons on the controller that I could be pressing. Please tell me that's it. I'm gonna ah!
It's about time.
I got my shit pushed in. Oh. What's going on here? Oh.
Those bozos were no match for me. All right, let's see. What's next
You
on
got...
the menu?
You lost the fight, dog. Like, please stop having the character talk like I was just putting in work when I got merculated.
You black gators will never learn. I'm running the show now, and I say.
So I learned
it's
some
time to shut
interesting
you
stuff
down.
about Dragon Ball Z the other night, last night.
All right.
So I don't know how Kami and Piccolo work. Like when I say that, I mean I don't know if Piccolo remembers stuff. Like I don't know if Demon King Piccolo was his own character, and he's different from Piccolo and Kami, or if Demon King Piccolo's actions are, you know, buried in the minds of Kami and Piccolo. Like, do they remember the stuff that he did?
Here's Johnny.
And the reason I asked that question, that I hear you not ask, is because apparently Dragon Balls just don't form. Like they're not just floating around in space and they land on your planet. Apparently, a Namekian has to make Dragon Balls for there to be Dragon Balls. And the reason Earth's Dragon Ball,
So, black people originated on a lot of other planets, like other countries, huh? Before,
Fuck, my arm hurts. I don't know about all. Well, I mean, they were on planet Namek. I don't get why he came to America, like why he came to the Earth. I don't fucking care. I don't. My question is, like, how did Kami know to make the Dragon Balls? If, like, because my question is, like, did he come from planet Namek? I mean, the answer is yes. I'd imagine. I mean, but like, was he there originally and choose to leave to conquer the world, or like was he exiled? Why was they're all gonna be that way because my arm hurts, and
What are they up to now?
I'm gonna continue talking about how bad the
Place is a bug's
the
nest,
idea
all right.
to have to like
You want a
shake
piece
the
of me?
controller.
Well, come and get it.
Like as Raph, like all these fights should be like mad fun because
Here's Johnny.
but
Booyah!
like the amount of like controller waggling to what happens on screen yeah. Because it doesn't matter. Like it's not like a matter of like I don't know if you've heard this game called Soul Calibur something or other. Because I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Soul Calibur. It's a game on like I think it's on PS2 and Wii, or it might have just been on Wii. But it's a Soul Calibur game and it's a single player. You remember like Mortal Kombat Deception's Conquest mode? Not Deception, but Armageddon Conquest. Shaolin Monks, basically. It was that. And yeah, and oh my gosh, like there's nothing to do like, at all. Like I'm just gonna keep getting beat up.
All right.
It's like imagine like trying to play a fighting game or an adventure game even, and your thumbs hurt.
Rookies.
It's that my fucking hand, my arm is, my shoulder is
What can
killing
I
me.
say? I'm
Like,
hot.
like my fucking bicep is burning,
All right.
and the rubber on this controller is like.
Ain't no time to fall in that lava pit.
Apparently there is, because I fell into it, nothing happened.
Now that's more like.
But yeah, it was that, and the game, much like like regular Soul Calibur, it worked on the principle of vertical and horizontal striking. So in that game, since it was a fucking Wii game, when you need to strike vertically, you need to swing down. When you need to strike horizontally, you need to strike sideways. And a lot of things on the Wii have like stuff like that. It's a matter of like you have to swing in a very specific direction or do a very specific control waggle to make a thing happen. Because Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 2 had that, where you could actively throw like Kamehamehas and stuff like that by like putting the nunchuck and the Wii remote together and like drawing them back and then pushing them forward, and your character would throw a Kamehameha. Sounds cute in theory, but this was not VR. This was
Now this
2006, 2007 Wii game controls, and they did not have it all together. It wasn't good. It wasn't the worst. I swear on everything I believe in. If like Dragon Ball Z made you cream your britches, you would have loved it. It wouldn't have mattered how bad it was. It wouldn't have mattered if it took you like seven attempts to get a fucking burning attack to come out. The one time you got it to happen, you would have been like over the fucking moon. Like that was it. Like that's just what that game was. But when it comes down to it, like, this isn't, you know, the best way to go about playing video games. That's why I feel like VR for the moment, when it comes to like full body VR, like put the headset on, like, and like hold on to the motion controllers or whatever, and then, you know, stand up and do stuff. That's still a novelty in my opinion, because the average consumer is not doing that. Like most people don't like, you know, rest well to play a game. Like they usually like jump on a game when they're like either tired or they've been doing shit already. So where the fuck is the last guy? Was that it? Did the game screw me over here? What's going on? Oh, nope. He was coming.
All right.
Any fucking way. I'm just curious as to how did Kami think to make the Dragon Balls? Like, why did he think that was a thing that he wanted to do? But apparently because he's not as strong as a normal Namekian, that's why Earth Shinron isn't as strong as Porunga. So that's how come Porunga can make 3 wishes and, you know, like revive multiple. No. Porunga cannot revive multiple people at once, but he can revive someone more than once.
The entrance is blocked, and
So
there's no way
if
we can
you
get in
die,
from the sides.
no matter how many times, Porunga can always bring you back. And if I'm not, and apparently Shinron can't.
Also, she's burning up from the inside, and the structure will most likely collapse when the metal melts down.
Who the hell is that? I didn't even know I grabbed it. Like, I didn't. Like, not only did I grab it, but I jumped to the second one without knowing I jumped to the second one. Again, I'm not complaining. Like, I'm not saying I hate the game. I'm not saying it's like I'm not enjoying it. I mean, I play Smash Bros. And I haven't played it since they released Blythe, who is, that's what I'm going to keep calling him. But, you know, I play it. Don't always love it, but I do play it. Refuse to play it online. And I do mean refuse to play it online.
All right. I
Fight
should have
scene.
known. Wherever something's burning, the foot's never far.
Like, I saw you getting ready to do stuff, but it wasn't nothing to do about it. Like, in like a normal game, I'd be able to like jump out of a combo. Literally. I'm gonna finish this stage and that's it. I'm fucking done. Like, that'll be enough for me. I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna record Subspace Emissary. I want to play that.
Here's Johnny. Booyah!
On.
Here's Johnny. All right.
And I just like kind of like go toward the enemy you're swinging at.
Detrás de ti, imbécil!
Oh yeah. Booyah!
Come on.
Here's Johnny. All right.
But more specifically, because like, I can't talk and do this at the same time. For people who are fans of Dragon Ball as a series, I have to get through this so I can stop, because I don't want to do a third episode. Like, for people who are like big fans of Dragon Ball, like as a series, how do you justify the confusing lore that is Dragon Ball Z. Like, because the show is mad confusing. Like, because at one point they made like the power levels seem like they were super important, and then they weren't. Like almost immediately, as soon as we like, you know, as soon as Scouters came into play, and they were able to like, oh yeah, this is like you can read a person's power level. It's this. But like in that same season, you fucking realize that there are people who can hide their fucking power levels. They can just hide them. Like oh yeah, it says that he's like level like 204. But like as soon as he starts fighting, it's like 3,000 something or other. It's like, okay, so what's the fucking point then? Why bother having that as a gimmick in the series if you're gonna immediately, you know, more or less retcon it?
See what you made me do?
Why are you playing the Capcom versus the Infinite Capcom Capcom versus Marvel demo? The demo
because
of all did they give us something free? Wait.
Wonder where this leads.
Because I'm gonna learn to play it because we're throwing a NVCI tournament in March. MK11 tournament's coming up next month. Then the month after that, it's gonna be NVCI. Okay.
Why the
For
demo?
that
Doesn't
issue.
Justin have it?
Yeah, he does. I accidentally downloaded them. Come on. Hold on. Switching.
That's it. Can't gotta do another episode. Till next time, guys.